I'm not sure how I wanted to really start this one. I feel less enthusiastic at this point in time. Hello my lovelies, welcome back to the channel. I'm Rebecca Markelv. I can do all that, I guess, but I want to kind of like maybe talk about some things that aren't perfect or aren't, I don't know how to express myself in the right way. Some things are going to be difficult during transition, and one of those things for me that I'm now struggling with, I mean, I have some struggles, but mentally right now, is dating. I've been on dating sites for about 5.5 years, and I've had no luck. But it's probably been about 3 years now since I started dressing female, way before hormones, and just expressed myself differently. And I was still on dating sites anyway, but I expressed myself that I am kind of changing. And I've really noticed that since my coming out and becoming Rebecca, that I'm not taken as seriously by some people. Now, I have no problem with the fact that people have a preference not to date trans women. I have no problem with that. But the way it affects me mentally, when someone likes you and then you get slightly excited that you feel like you might have found someone potentially, and then you find that they unmatch you because, well, my opinion is that I think that they didn't realise I was trans, and so they unmatch me. So when you get that so many times, it kind of affects you. And this is when I was dating with, trying to date women. Recently, I kind of got fed up with it. I basically opened myself up to guys because somehow, I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden I want to explore my sexuality a bit more. All of a sudden I just want to try dating guys, and that's something really bizarre. But I have had many guys like me. I have expressed on my profile that I've gotten to the point where I just don't want to message first anymore, because a lot of people just unmatch me before they even say a word to me. So it's like a waste of time. So I'd rather just someone else message me, so then at least I know that they might actually be potentially into me. But yeah, so I've had about 5 or 6 different people who are guys who have shown interest in me and, you know, express conversations with me and talk to me with what seems to be a passion for someone like me. like they really seemed into me and I seemed like the perfect girl for them. And when it comes so close, they just all seem to have ghosted me. And this is now 5 or 6 times this has happened. So mentally it's starting to it's starting to affect me. But as someone who wants to give to the community, for especially people like me who aren't sure about transitioning and stuff like that, there are still going to be some hard points. And this is probably going to be one of them. But yeah, so basically what's been going on, basically I have been trying to open myself up to dating guys, because I just got fed up with trying to date girls but no one seems to be interested. I haven't really had any interest. The only interest that seems to come up is a match and then a delete. It doesn't matter if I say hi or not. Usually, sometimes I have said hi before, but usually still get deleted or just ghosted. But yeah, with guys, yeah, they show interest. I still get unmatched by a lot of guys before even a message comes through. And again, I understand that it might have been a mistake or just a preference not to do it. But yeah, the way it affects me is taking its toll in its own way. But the ones that really do affect me are the ones who actually show their interest and yeah. Sorry, my phone went off. Who show their interest and then hype me up for meeting and go for a date or something like that. And when it comes so close to it, or like talks of it happening, they ghost me or they don't want to do it. I become some sort of like sex object to them, because I have talked about sex things before, and I think there's nothing wrong with that, because that's just me wanting to explore some things for myself as well. I think we all have our own little fantasies and all that stuff. But yeah, they just want to use me for sex sometimes. And I say, what about going out for a date? And then they don't want to know. Again, like, I'm all up for, sex and stuff, but I still want to be treated right. But I just seem to feel like I'm some sort of joke, some sort of kink. And I sometimes feel like maybe I just shouldn't bother at all. Sometimes I feel like I'm doomed to be alone, because I feel like a joke, basically. Because no one else needs to take me seriously. Well, sorry, I mean in a different way. I appreciate the support I get from other people who follow me, but on dating, just people seem to treat me in a different way, basically. That's what I mean. But yeah, it just makes me feel like I am just like doomed to just be alone, basically. And so I try to work better on myself, try to improve my appearance, my voice, and try my best to get that sorted. I never really thought I'd actually put a video of me crying online, but I feel like, again, I should be at least like sharing my journey. And my journey right now is saying that I feel a little lost, unloved, disrespected in some ways by people who in the dating community. And the weird thing is that when I have a new guy who comes up and wants to talk to me, I get all excited again, but I can't control my emotions. It's like, is this going to be my first ever date? I haven't even dated a guy yet, and the emotions are already flooding. But yeah, so here I am now, basically, still always trying to improve my look, I'm trying to work, on my appearance, and improve my voice just to look more authentically female, just to, at least fit some sort of social standard, I suppose. And I know you don't have to do that. I'm not obligated to follow any kind of rules. It's just that I want to at least feel pretty, I suppose. And I feel like I still have a lot more to do. I've definitely come a long way. I have no doubt in my mind that I have come a long way, and I feel like I do look a lot prettier than what I used to. But I still think I got a lot more work to do still. But for some strange reason, I suppose I put into my head that it's the only way I'm actually going to get a date. And it's probably the wrong mindset to have. But yeah, I don't know. I guess also just talking about it right now, it sort of helps me to express my feelings a little more, get some emotions out, because I guess I do have this massive habit to just hold it all back, hold it in, and it just, I guess if I bottle it up, I will probably get to an even worse state of mind. So it's really amazing though what hormones have done to me emotionally though, because I never used to be like this to this point. But I feel like it's necessary to at least try to get them out, because otherwise I am probably going to end up in a worse situation. But here I am now doing it on camera in front of you guys. But again, I feel like as part of the journey, at least people know that there are certain things to expect, or certain things to prepare for. And right now, I never thought I'd ever want to date guys, but now here I am, wanting to date guys. And I understand why some girls think all guys are assholes and all that stuff, but I'm sure they're all not like that. I never used to be like that. But I do know that I suppose that a lot of guys, if you start talking about anything sexual, their mind goes over there somewhere. or anything that you were talking about that was generic and not generic or meaningful. I don't know why I said generic. That had a bit more meaning. It just goes out the window, and then yeah, it kind of like, it's very hard to get back to that sort of like sense of conversation. I don't know. I struggle to get any guy to like talk about anything else afterwards. Maybe, I mean, it's probably not every guy, but it just feels like that, I suppose. I'm just waiting for the next video to come out based on guys, and it'll be something like, dated a guy and he just wanted me for sex. I don't know, getting to that point where I actually do meet someone and it feels genuine. I was thinking of the word genuine, not generic. Genuine conversation. But yeah, never mind. Yeah, thinking it's like a genuine date, and then it just kind of leads to some sort of like sex fantasy thing with someone, and then getting ditched or thrown out of a room because they don't want to know. I'm just waiting for something like that. That's bound to happen next. So I'm trying to be careful with who I do date, but yeah, I've had no luck anyway so far. Also, my hair is blonder. I love my hair being blonder, it's really nice. I didn't think this would be the first video of me showing it off like this, but yeah, it's blonder now. I'll probably make a note of it in the next video or something like that. But right now, my emotions are just all over the place. Not to mention also that basically during this period of time for the last couple of weeks, I keep collapsing. My left leg is not doing its job in supporting me from time to time without giving me notice, and would just ragdoll me to the floor. So I have a habit of collapsing, so I'm now not working because it's not safe for me to work. So I guess that's why I put a bit more heart into, I guess, also dating as well, because I'm just getting bored being at home, I suppose, and not being able to go out because it's sort of unsafe for me to go out. I probably shouldn't even got my hair done, but I really wanted to get it done. But yeah, so I am struggling to basically get around properly. So I guess, yeah, I'm putting like more heart into trying to find someone who would actually be supportive of me. But yeah, still to no avail. It's still a joke. However, I have to say I do really appreciate those who have been following me on my Instagram and YouTube. Like, the amount of support that I actually do receive from some people is unbelievable, and I can't thank you enough. Honestly, it's really nice to actually have that. So thank you for that. I just yeah, I think sometimes in these situations no amount of support can help in certain psychological feelings and mentalities, and I suppose I just have to deal with it my own way. But yeah, no, thank you very much for all the support that I have been receiving. I know I'm like a fairly small channel still. Well, no, I am a small channel still. But the Instagram is definitely starting to grow, and yeah, I'm just receiving so much love and support from people, and it's just really nice. I think I'm gonna leave it here, because otherwise I could just rant on about anything for quite a long period of time, and I'd probably just end up crying over just random stuff otherwise, and it just would be just a terrible video. But yeah, if you did watch this and you are transitioning or considering it, this could be a potential thing that might crop up, so just be careful, or just be a little bit prepared, I suppose, because yeah, sometimes you just feel really bad. Oh my god, but sometimes you just feel like just an object, I suppose, to people. And I know that we're so much more than that. Thank you if you did watch this all the way to the end. I love you all, and I appreciate every moment of support that you have been giving me, because it means a lot. So yeah, I'm gonna go now. So I've been Rebecca, and I shall see you another time. Take care of yourself.